No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi everyone! So today is the 29th of September 2016 and as you can see we are 4 days into our menopur injections. So what you saw there was the last couple of days, the last 4 days where we did the injections every morning 8 o'clock. So just in terms of my cycle, I started on the 24th of September, so that was day 1 of my cycle, and you start with the injections on day 3, which was this past Monday, the 26th of September, which was also, as you saw, Franco's 33rd birthday. So that was quite a way to celebrate. So just in terms of our bigger picture, I'm just checking my notes. So we are doing the injections up until about the 4th of October, more or less. Before that, we will go for a couple of scans. Our first scan is tomorrow morning, which is the 30th of September, just to check whether the eggs are growing and how many there are. So we will do the scans and then the injections until about the 4th of October. Then the harvesting of the eggs will take place about the 6th of October, more or less, and then the embryo transfer around the 10th of October, just to give you a rough idea of where we are at the moment. Then after the embryo transfer, we will have to wait about 10 days to see whether it worked or not, so we will probably know whether we are pregnant or not at about the 24th of October, more or less. So for those of you who are interested in doing Icsi or IVF, I thought I would just explain the injection process. After this, you can go back and look at the previous videos again. You will see everything that I mentioned here. So basically, you have these little vials with distilled water in it. That is what it looks like. And then what Fransje does is he breaks the top off and he uses the bigger, longer needle just to place that in this little vial. So each morning you have a specific dosage that you have to use or do. So the first day we had to do 3 of these little vials, and every day thereafter it's only 2. So he then takes the longer needle to put the water into this little thingy. Then he uses the longer needle to take that, put all of it in the other vial, take all of that and put it into the 3rd vial or the 2nd vial. Then you have your mixture. He then removes the longer needle, so I'm not injected by this huge, humongous thing. And then he places the smaller needle onto that, which looks like this. I hope you can see. The needle is about as long as my pinky nail, if that makes sense. So very, very short, very thin needle. In terms of the injections themselves, I promise you it really doesn't hurt that bad. It's definitely worth it. It burns and stings a little bit on some days. Granted, we've only been doing this for 4 days, so that might change. But I don't have any bruising. I had a little bit of bleeding, I think, on day 2, and it really, really doesn't hurt. The only time where it burns or stings is about for 15 seconds, right in the middle of the entire thing, and then it's over and done with. I don't have any pain. There's no irritation around that area, around my stomach area. You can't even see I had injections. So in terms of the injections themselves, nothing to worry about if you're considering this. Well, at least this is my experience. Then also, I know sometimes people say that they have terrible mood swings and hormonal reactions. Like I said, we've only been doing this for 4 days, but I feel great. I don't feel anything out of the ordinary except for feeling exceptionally happy. So I'm very blessed and I hope it stays that way. So as you saw in the video, we decided to have a theme for every day. Some of you might think this is silly, but this helps me tremendously. So every day we decide upon the theme for that day. As you can see, I placed it there every time when we did the injection. So if it does hurt a little bit or sting a little bit, I just focus on that theme, and then the entire day I think and meditate on that topic and kind of unpack it in my mind, if that makes sense, to just have a focus for the day. So I'm not going to go through all the themes. They are pretty self-explanatory. But the first theme was about being grateful for new beginnings, and we truly feel blessed, and we really think that we are in such a blessed position to be able to go through this treatment, and we try to make the best of it, and having these themes is kind of part of that. It was also very special to do this on Fransje's birthday, so we are starting a new adventure, a new stage, and we are enjoying every moment of it so far. Thank you so much for watching and for being part of our journey. Please subscribe to our channel if you want to know what's going on and what is the latest. Trust me, you don't want to miss anything, because now it's starting to happen, one thing after the other, and hopefully we're pregnant soon.
Oh.